What's the hardest part about being a man who is extremely skinny? Hard chairs and stools. Just feeling your butt bones grind against that surface. And grade school is nothing but hard chairs. Having objects you bump into basically contacting your bones, causing your soul to temporarily leave your body. For me, it's when my hip hits something. I make car parts for a living, and bumping a piece of steel off your hip is indeed soul crushing. I never ever wear shorts. My legs look like plucked chicken legs, and I inevitably freeze my butt off every time. Even in the middle of summer FFS. I get a lot of flack for it. People just don't understand. Cuddling. Girls won't lay on you because you're like a pile of remotes. Always being asked why, how. Wow, I wish I could give you some of my fat ha ha ha. The fact that I'm getting older and have developed a monster beer gut that is not proportional to my skinny body, and I look like one of those skinny aliens from Men in Black when I'm naked. Or Dale Gribble. One of my former co-workers warned me of this happening. He said, just watch. When you hit your 30s, you're going to end up looking like a rope with a knot in the middle. Especially if you drink copious amounts of beer. People grabbing my wrists and checking how big they are. Or wearing watches. I gotta use the last hole so it'll fit on my wrist. I get asked why I'm wearing a hoodie basically every day. I solved this by owning 10 different flannels and cycling them. Trousers. They never fit. Long shirts are fat. Fitting shirts are short. Dating a skinny girl. It's like two xylophones knocking together in bed. Comma sounds like two skeletons boning on top of a shed in a hailstorm using a tin can as a condom. Sitting down on anything that doesn't have a cushion. This includes chairs, benches, the ground, really most things. I've been seriously considering getting one of those hemorrhoid cushions just so the apparent bones in my butt cheeks don't grind against surfaces anymore. And doing sit-ups with a bony spine is just agony without a cushion. Finding clothes that fit right. I need a 32 waist and a 36 length. If this type of pants exists, please tell me where I can find it, because I haven't found any in 5 years. Constantly wanting to gain weight but having no appetite. I used to be 130 pounds at 6 feet 1. There was more than a handful of situations where other men tried to use their size to intimidate me. Plenty of random shoulder checks for no reason other than I'm bigger than you. If you're bony, you can elbow them back for an example of force versus pressure. Getting massaged feels like you're being assaulted. When a girl tries to rest her head on my shoulder only to realize it's too bony. Or when you're in a packed car so you sit on someone's legs and your bones impale their legs. You're really cold all the time. Some days I take an extra shower just to remember what warmth feels like. They won't let you enlist in the army until you've been given the super soldier serum. I imagine Captain America is grateful that stuff exists. I am an extremely skinny dude who has never met anyone as skinny as I am, and this thread is freaking eye-opening. All my daily annoyances all in one Reddit thread. The wind being stronger than you are. Everything being stronger than you are. When you sit in a chair, your scapula takes a weird position so that it basically rests in the chair's back, resulting in a very awkward posture. Lol, sometimes my shoulder blade also sits on top of my chair, and I just move it on and off the chair and it freaks my friends out. If you get really sick, you pretty much just die. My office is talking about doing a weight loss competition. Pretty sure if I joined in it would kill me. Not only am I skinny, but I'm tiny too. 5 feet 4 inches and only about 100 pounds. Doctors are certain I'm underweight, but no amount of protein seems to work. I also look like I'm 15 and in high school when in reality I'm 24. I guess the hardest thing for me is being stopped at a courthouse and asked where my parents are at. Happened on more than one occasion. 5 feet 4 inches and only about 100 pounds. Doctors are certain I'm underweight, but no amount of protein seems to work. I also look like I'm 15 and in high school when in reality I'm 24. Maybe get your hormone levels checked. Can seriously frick with your digestion, energy intake and your appearance. It's very hard to be comfortable. In clothes, out of clothes, sitting in a slightly hard chair, hugging people. It really affects everything. Metal bleachers. Having to wear a belt with every pair of pants. Every woman saying that she's fatter than you. Finding long sleeve shirts with long enough sleeves that don't look like a tent. Finding pants that reach your shoes. Oh man, the shirts one. Tell me about it : being stereotyped and a nerd that plays video games all day. They're right though. Cold, not much padding, I feel like my whole body is arthritic. Having girls say I wish I was your size. Reply with yeah, me too before getting slapped. The double standard. People have no problem commenting on my weight. You need to eat more. Go eat a cheeseburger or something. People usually don't say that kind of stuff to people that are overweight. Why do they think it's okay to say that stuff to skinny people? The former manager of my department said to me, "You're too skinny, you need to gain weight," in the middle of a meeting. She'd be in HR mediation for the rest of her life if she said the opposite to an overweight person. Having every single one of your friends and family constantly saying you need to gain weight, even though I eat a sufficient amount. Growing up I was fricked up skinny, like I hit puberty and was 6'ft to 120 pounds at age 16. Went on a weight gain diet as I was dangerously underweight. Got called a Holocaust survivor and was pushed around for fun because it was so easy. It's just flat out unattractive, and for me that was the hardest part. But the self-hatred and anger once I hit college made me gain 30 pounds in 6 months. Mostly muscle. I befriended this jack mother down the hall and he took me under his wing. Now I'm a senior about to graduate at 170 pounds lbs. Still skinny but so much better. Shout out to the jacked mother for helping you out. People making fun of you for having no muscles. It's apparently rude to make fun of people who are fat, but okay to make fun of the skinny guy. Having to start all your YouTube videos with "Sup y'all, it's me, it's ya boy. Ahaha, AI, it's ya boy, a skinny penis." Women won't take you seriously unless they're into tall lanky dudes, and let me tell you from personal experience, that's a very niche market. Tall and lanky is in vogue. Try being short and skinny. People always think I'm in high school and I'm a senior in college. Fat guy here. I've always been fat. I assumed skinny moffas have it so easy. This has been very helpful in showing me everyone is as unhappy as I am in their own skin. And suddenly I feel much better about myself. Thanks for the insight. When someone rests their head on your shoulders and all wants to cuddle, they end up being uncomfortable since you're so bony. Keeping up with your bigger friends in the gym, especially with bench press. Women felt it was okay to point out how unattractive they thought it was. Lots of comments along those lines gave me a bit of a complex when I was younger. Got over it eventually when I realized some ladies were cool with it and I just had to find my tribe. Oh boy, I'm 5'11" and 105 pounds and god lord I hate shopping for pants. When you have a leg length of about 33 inches but a waist of 29, no one carries your size. I remember my mum crying with laughter when I came home with a set of dumbbells I bought myself. Thanks mum. Being embarrassed to be seen shirtless and of the comments that might come. That and being cold all the time. Not a man, but dated a skinny man. Although I was very attracted to him, I felt bad every time we would cuddle. I'm not skinny, but not fat. I'm pretty thick and I always felt like putting my leg over him or laying plastered on him. I was squishing him. You shouldn't feel bad. We appreciate the softness. Being bony makes it hard to get comfortable. And warmth. Being skinny means you're always cold. A bigger lady provides. Being skinny shamed and told to eat more cheeseburgers. That hurts. If I were to fat shame the person who is skinny shaming me by telling them to eat less cheeseburgers, I'm the horrible person. Not that I would, since I'm above that. Great double standard. I can relate to so much in this thread. Feels bad. Holy crap. My time to shine. Sitting on your wallet can make your leg fall asleep. Sudden gale force winds knock you back. The embarrassing moment when a woman hands you the stuck jar. People assuming you are sick all the goddamn time. Guys smalls are too big, boys larges are too small. They make like one pair of pants in my size and they are ugly as frick. No Goodwill finds. Heavy doors suck. People think you smoke crack or doing H. Generally just drugs in general. Skinny chicks do not dig skinny dudes as a general rule. Heavier girls love them. Automatically chosen to ride B if car gets full. No watch band fit unless custom made. Suits are near impossible to get. Big and tall stores. No short and skinny. Though thankfully I am not short. Chicks expect your dong to be thinner. Not always a negative, but definitely a deterrent for some ladies. Having people want to put their hands around my stomach all the time just to see if the fingers can touch. They can. I am a freaking skeleton. This cat is shocked that you haven't liked this video yet. Like it fast so they can calm down. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Or don't. Either way, have a great day you magnificent people.